So, very good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Adhitya. I'm from the Zoho One product management team. So, for today's session, I'm going to discuss on the topic data administration. So, what is data administration, right? In today's world, as you all know, data is super important. Many organizations, they face a lot of issues when it comes to managing and leveraging the data effectively, right? They may deal with issues like incorrect data, data loss, latency, data from different sources, and duplication of data. If you look at here, right, the complexity of data management can be daunting, and these challenges not just affect their decision making, but also poses some risk in terms of integrity, accuracy, accessibility, and compliance, and organization success. So, again, if you look at here, this person is super depressed, frustrated, and confused with managing the complexity of data within the management, right? The goal of this session is to make this person an happy person with dealing with the data within an organization. So, how to overcome all these challenges, how to overcome all the complexities. So by gaining insights into critical and sensitive informations, by implementing strategies and best practices and tools to overcome these challenges, to ensure the integrity, accessibility, and accuracy of the data assets, and then to identify, challenges and pitfalls during data import, export, cleaning, and migrations. So having these goals in mind, let's quickly get into the agenda. So based on the complexity and challenges, I've grouped the agenda into data import, data migration, data cleaning, and data export. So all these categories has been linked together. So we'll be looking into each one of them in detail. So let's move on to data import. So I'm going to bring a case here of an e-commerce platform, They are trying to move the data from one system to a new backend system. So, however, when they're trying to move the data from one system to a new backend system, they face a lot of issues, a lot of data import challenges. So, what are those challenges? Data migration complexity, data loss risk, and data latency. When it comes to data migration complexity, this e-commerce platform, they accumulate vast amount of data in terms of customers, products, and transaction data over the years in different file formats or different structures and different databases. So this diversity includes several factors like handling multiple data formats such as CSV, XML, JSON, and its relational databases need different transformation processes, and then assigning the old data fields with the system required new data field need a thorough understanding of both the system model, and then sourcing data from different cloud products to get a unified view add more complexity, and decision on restoring or transforming historical data again add more complexity. And a new system should be capable of handling increased volume of data without any performance issues. And you should adopt best practices is crucial to overcome these challenges. So overall, you should have accurate mapping, and you should have the structure to a new system requirement. Should be complex and time consuming. From an admin perspective, you should take efforts for a smoother transition of data from one system to another system. Next, we move on to data loss risk. So data loss can occur during the migration process, especially if data is not correctly identified, mapped, and transferred, and leading to gaps in information. So any gaps in information can cost you financial losses and dissatisfaction to your customers. And they may also include some factors like incomplete identification or mapping errors or transfer failures inadequate post-migration and verification, lack of backup copies, system errors, human bugs, and a lot more, right? So you have to ensure that there should be a comprehensive identification, accurate mapping, and a robust transfer process, as well as post-validation and verification process should be there to tackle the data losses. And next, more the data latency. So with latency, with this ecosystem platform, they mainly depend on the real-time processing of data, including order processing or product prices. So dealing with delays in the data availability or updates from the source system can impact the timeliness of data preparation process. Again, they include several factors which like data volume and complexity, and then source system delay, and then network and infrastructure issues, synchronization problems, and data governance and compliance. And to tackle the latency problem, you have to optimize the extraction process, enhance the bottle pipelines, and then you should have the real-time processing in hand and then you should uphold a strong governance with data for a strong decision making and accuracy within your organization. So now let's move on to the next topic, preparing data from multiple sources. So being as an admin, you should identify a tool that seamlessly integrates with the key players in the market. For example, a tool should have structured databases like SQL database. A tool should have semi-structured data like JSON files, or unstructured data like HTML files, and cloud storage like Amazon S3 or Google, and external APIs coming from different third-party products or social media platforms. So this is a classic example of our own Zoho data preparation tool and its features. So we support different file formats starting from CSV, TSP, JSON, and a lot more. We do support cloud storage, which includes Google Drive, OneDrive, and Dropbox, and databases like MSQL, PostgreSQL, and Oracle, and cloud databases like Google Cloud and Amazon RDS. So being as an admin, you should identify a tool that seamlessly integrates with all the key players to clean, transform, and enrich your data. The next topic, we'll move on to data migration. So we have seen how an e-commerce platform, faces issues during import. Now we look at some of the migration techniques used by the e-commerce platform to, transfer data from one system to another. When it comes to migration, we have two types. You can use a data migration tool, or we have a data migration team in Zoho. So with data migration tool, as I discussed earlier, they integrate with the key players in the market. So the data can be transferred from one system to another system easily without no issues by reducing manual intervention, and significantly it reduces a lot of time with your employees. So these tools actually mitigate a lot of risk associated with data migrations and data inconsistency with the predefined templates available in the tool. And they also provide user-friendly experience, so even non-technical employees in your organization can able to adopt and do the migration. And it supports scalability of different volume of data. It offers compatibility with diverse systems. And then we also provide help documentation to enhance your customer experience. And post-migration, you get a detailed summary and verification of what's happening with the data. And with data migration team, if you're not going forward with the data migration tool, we have a team for every product who's going to help you in migrating your data from one system to a new system. And then, for example, we have a team in CRM, Desk, Zoho One. So based on the option you want, we have a team. And you can also adapt the enterprise support or the premium support for more professional and timely updates for the migration. And you can also choose a local partner if you prefer. Now I want to show you an example of data migration from Pipedrive to Zoho CRM. You can see here how easy is the process. I'm going to play a small video. Let's assume this is a blank CRM with no data in it. So to import data, to click on the settings icon in CRM, and the data administration, choose import. And we list down all the popular players in the market. It's custom-made players, starting from Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, Sugar, and Pipedrive. We have a lot of options. So if you have a CRM listed in the CRM page of Zoho, you can directly start the import. If not listed, if you have your data in a form of CSV file, choose the option Other CRM. So if you're going with CSV file, then most of the data is raw data, and the CSV file doesn't contain any contextual information about data field and its relationship, in contrast with the export option from another CRM. So I'm going to click on Pipedrive because I want to import data from Pipedrive to Zoho CRM. So once I click on Pipedrive, Zoho CRM will ask Pipedrive, to provide an API token. So I have to log into my Pipedrive account, and I'll copy token from the Pipedrive. So once I do that, I'll come back to Zoho CRM and paste the token, and the integration starts and the migration starts automatically. So you don't have to upload the files. In another CRM, another import, you have to upload the CSV files or different files present in other modules. But with some products, we have a defined integrations with the API tokens. So we directly read what's in the other CRM and we start importing. So it takes some time based upon the volume, and you do get an email notification once the import is once the information is migrated. So this is summary, the post summary we get after migration, where you get to see the modules which are migrated from Pipedrive to Zoho CRM and all its status and how many modules have been added. If in this column, right, it seems here none of every status, every column is marked as 0, which means we have 0 errors. None of the modules has been skipped from Pipedrive to Zoho CRM, so it's good to go here. So once you click on get started, the information will get automatically populated to Zoho CRM. So whatever information you have in Pipedrive, the same information will get populated in Zoho CRM. For example, your member accounts in your Pipedrive, your code, sales order, invoices from your Pipedrive also will be populated. Your stage history with your deals and accounts will also be recorded. And your cases, invoices with respect to your contacts, account, deals also be recorded. And your open task and close task with respect to all of your lead and information will also be recorded, right? And your notes. So just an example how easy is the migration from one CRM to another CRM. Now let's move on to the next topic, data cleaning. So in data cleaning, we'll be looking into some of the pain points of the messy data and see how Zoho Data Prep can help you in enriching the data. So I want to talk about 5 common pain points of messy data. So inconsistent formatting, missing values, duplicates, outliers, and data quality issues. With inconsistent formatting, let's say you are being as an admin, you want to import data from different sources and different file formats. In each of the file formats, you'll be having different values. Let's say for date, you use slash in one format and hyphen in one format. So that's when the inconsistent formatting happens. And missing value, if by chance, if you miss any lead status or a product price, it's going to hamper your sales, marketing, and finance operation in your company. And duplicates, if a customer entry has been entered multiple times without proper acknowledgement, there'll be a lot of duplication, confusion, misrepresenting of the customer, and it also costs you the sales opportunity. And we have outliers and data quality issues. So wrong delivery address or outdated product price will cost you the sales opportunity. So how messy is your CRM database? So CRM is a database like specifically developed for the sales team, right? Some of the accurate information we have in our CRM is reporting to roles and profile, business hours, shift, a lot more, right? Which will be crucial for your lead management, right? If, for example, if an high priority lead coming from a marketing team assigned to a wrong sales team, then the opportunity might be lost. So in this case, a lack of comprehensive detail available in your CRM will cause you confusion, delay, and even failure. In some cases, right, let's take, I made a call to a customer just to follow if someone in my team had called the customer or not. So a lack of those information available in CRM will hamper your sales and marketing. And besides the duplication, the main important challenge is the data, for example, outdated information. In my CRM, some of my customer information are outdated, which includes the email, phone number, which also going to cost you the sales opportunity. So you should have a CRM which should be clean, transform, and then so that you ensure proper sales opportunities within your company. I'm going to show you a video of how Zoho Data Prep can help you in cleaning, transforming your data. Before that, Zoho Data Prep helps you consolidating leads from different sources. It helps you finding and updating data. It's going to remove invalid data, remove duplications, and once all these information has been gathered, it's going to push into central repository, and from there you can push it to your Zoho CRM. In this case, I'm sourcing data from Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft Excel, and Amazon. So all these data will be gathered into Zoho Data Prep, and from Zoho Data Prep, the information will be pushed to Zoho CRM. I'm going to play a small video of how Zoho Data Prep helps you to clean data from different sources. So in this case, the highlighted one are the duplicated ones. So you can see the date format has been mentioned as 2K14, so it's identified as wrong format, and there are a lot of duplication in email address. So I want to get rid of these invalid rows and columns. So with Zoho Data Prep, it automatically seamlessly remove all of your duplication errors. So I'm going to also showcase a use case here. So let's say I'm importing a lead information from Zoho CRM to Zoho Data Prep. So I want to make sure that whatever information I have in my whatever information I have in my CRM should be in Zoho Data Prep, and as well as I want the recent leads, as well as I want to make sure all the lead with no email or no status should be skipped. So in this case, I just need to go to settings. Click on transform and click on deduplicate. I'm going for the column base because I have my email on it. I'm going to type email. So once I'm done, automatically the system will find out the duplicate email and get rid of it. And you'll be having a couple of options below. You can choose whether to go with the automatic duplication or manual deduplication. If you have multiple logics or multiple stages, you can just go with the manual way of deduplication, like logic. So I have like a couple of logics, like I want to exclude the email with no lead status. I want to exclude I want to have the recent lead. So all those logics can be written here. So once done, Zoho Data Prep automatically cleanse your data. So it finds out the possible errors matching the logic, let's say the missing values or duplication, just highlight them and show you beforehand. So once you click on apply, now you got the valid report using Zoho Data Prep. All of your duplication, missing records has been removed from here. And now I'll be able to import these records to my Zoho CRM. The next topic is data export. So far we have seen about the challenges of a company moving from one system to another system, and then we use the migration techniques to move data from one system to another system. And we have seen how Zoho Data Prep helps you to clean and transform your data. Now let's look into data export, the ways where you can export data from Zoho to different servers or even analytics. So exporting data from Zoho, we support different file formats like CSV, TSV, JSON, and many more. You can export these data into Zoho Analytics or different analytics platform to analyze for better decision making and accuracy. And we do have security controls, so you can define access control who can export these data from a system. And also, I'm going to provide a small insight between Zoho Analytics and data prep. For this case, I'm going to bring a case of an unified supply chain. The scenario is going to be, I'm going to import data from different sources, starting from supplier, manufacturer, distributor, logistics, and partners to create a unified view for my stakeholders. The solution is that I'm going to use Zoho Data Prep as well as Zoho Analytics to gather all the information, to clean and cleanse all the information, and provide the stakeholder a shareable report and a dashboard for them to get the overall picture of the supply chain. So the implementation step would be, I'll be collecting all the data from different sources, from supplier, manufacturer, distributor, logistic partner, and I'll be pushing those information to Zoho Data Prep. From Zoho Data Prep, it will start cleaning, cleansing, and transform the data to get accurate results, and then finally I'll enrich the data to add more contextual information to it. And the next stage is data integration and storage. So I'll gather this information from Zoho Data Prep and create a central repository. And from there, I'll set up automation for seamless integration between the different sources and Zoho Data Prep. And then we have analysis and reporting with Zoho Analytics. So once you push all the information to a central location, you'll be pushing all those back to Zoho Analytics. And from there, you can able to create dashboards and reports to share with your stakeholders. And sharing in collaboration. So you'll be creating customized reports and dashboards to enhance team collaboration within your company for better decision making. The overall benefits here is that you'll get a holistic view, improved efficiency, enhanced collaboration, and real-time insights and scalability. To talk about the access control, you can actually define who has the control to export this information from your system. So you can actually have some controls like export with password protection, do not export to third-party products, or do not export to Zoho apps. You can also have the role-based access like editor, data consumer, or data consumer without PII or ePHI. So all these things can be centrally managed using a Zoho Data Prep tool. And finally, these are some of the success stories of customers who are benefited using Zoho Data Prep as well as Zoho Analytics in managing all these data and data sets. So that's it for the session.